Hi everyone, Mallory Stanton here with Lisby Social. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create eye-catching clickable images for your branded email newsletters using an awesome free photo editing tool called PicMonkey, P-I-C Monkey. And the purpose of creating these images for your emails is to get your readers to click and to take action, whether it be to encourage them to visit your online store, book a session with you, make a reservation, read your blog, and so on. So for this tutorial, I'm going to create a promotional based visual that's perfect for driving traffic to your online store. And I'm going to use a client of ours, Black Tie Cookies, as an example. So first thing, your image needs to have three things. It needs to have your brand colors, text, and a call to action button, which I'm going to show you exactly how to do in just a minute. And before we dive into the tutorial, I'm going to show you the Black Tie Cookies web page so that you can see her branded colors here. And we're going to keep it consistent with her brand. So I'm going to stick with the black, the white, and the red when I create my visual. So let's jump over to PicMonkey, PicMonkey.com. And you can follow along or just sit back and watch. It's up to you. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click Design. And for this tutorial, I'm going to create a custom canvas because I want to set the dimensions of this visual here. So I'm going to click Custom. And the usual width of your newsletter is 600 pixels. So I'm going to place 600 there. And then I'm going to keep it around 500 in height. So now I'm going to click Make It. And now we have a nice big blank canvas to work with. Now you'll see over here to the left, canvas color. So you can change up by dragging this little circular tool around. You can change up the color of your canvas. But for this visual, I'm going to stick with black. So I'm going to drag this all the way down at the end. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add text. So over here to the left, click on TT for text. And you want to keep your text consistent as well throughout all of your visuals. For this particular example, I'm going to use Quicksand. It's a nice, simple font that's easy to read. I'm going to click Add Text. Now you have a text box here that you can move around your canvas, and you can make it larger by dragging it open. And I'm going to change the text to white. So again, I'm going to use this circular tool, and I'm going to drag it all the way up to the top right corner so that it's white text. You'll see that now I can now type right inside that text box. So with this text box over here, I can create bold text. I can align it to the left, center, or right. I can change the size of the font and so on. So I'm going to create a coupon type image for you. So I'm going to start with $10 off your purchase of Black Tie Cookies. And I'm going to highlight it to make it a bit smaller because it's quite large right now. So I'm going to drag this tool down. You'll see it getting smaller. Now I'm going to center it. And if I click out of it, I can now drag it down to where I want it. And I can even make part of it bold. So bold the $10 off so it stands out. Now I'm going to click out of the box. And now I'm going to add a bit more text, keeping it consistent. Quicksand, add text. And I want this to be down a little bit further. I'm going to drag it open. And for this, I'm going to create text that is the reddish color that I showed you on her website. And I actually have the RGB code so I get the exact red color. Now, if you don't know the exact RGB code for your brand colors, there is a nice tool that I can note down at the bottom of the blog for you. So now I have that nice red color, and I'm going to say enter promo code 10 cookies. Perfect. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to highlight it and bold it. I'm going to move it right under here. And because that red is a bit dark on the black, I have another quick trick I'm going to show you. If you click on overlays with the little butterfly, we're going to add a geometric shape. So click on geometric, click on the rectangle. Right now it's black, and I'm going to drag this and make it white. And I'm going to make it the full length of this. Now if I drag it over the text, you're going to see that it covers it up. But a quick little trick is to right click or double click if you're using a Mac, send to back. That will send it to the back of the text. Pretty cool, right? And then it's much more noticeable now, and I can drag it. Perfect. One last thing, one of the most important things is to add your call to action button. So we're going to do that now. We're going to use the rectangle once again, so click that. Let's make it the maroonish reddish color that we were using before. Perfect. I'm going to bring this down here. And now we have to add text on top of this button. So let's go back to TT. Stick with quicksand, add, let's make it white, drag this to the top right corner, and let's give them a call to action. You need to tell them exactly what type of action to take. I'm going to say shop now. So when they click this image, they will be taken to your online store. So this image is going to go inside your email newsletter, and you're going to place a link behind this image, so it will be clickable. And another cool thing, if you click on overlays over here, we can add arrows. So if we scroll down, there's so many different options here you can play with and get creative with. Click on arrows. I'm going to use this type of arrow. I'm going to make it white so you can see it. I'm going to bring it down here. And I'm going to go in the bottom right corner and drag it in to make it a bit smaller. Now if you want that same arrow, what you're going to do is right click or double click and click on duplicate layer. And there you have two. So there you have it. There is your clickable image that you will place inside your email newsletter, and this will encourage your subscribers to head over to your website. So if you have any questions about this tutorial or would like to see a specific example, be sure to let us know in the comments below.